Hello and welcome to Trinity's GCSE Information Evening. My name is Miss Rudd, I'm the Acting Head of English here, and I'm here to tell you a bit more about how English works at GCSE. So as you know, English is one of the 3 subjects that's compulsory, and the reason for that is because English is a subject that helps us to understand and explore the world in which we live. As you know, at Trinity we believe that the world is an amazing place, but it's also a very complicated place. And without words and without language, it's a place that we would really struggle to understand and to improve. And that's really the main goal that we have here at Trinity, is that we read the words of other people from different times and different places. We reflect on the worlds in which they live or have lived. We think about the kind of world that we want to live in and how we can use our words to achieve that. And if we succeed in our goals, then you will leave here not with 1, but with 2 GCSEs, a GCSE in English Literature and a GCSE in English Language, as well as a spoken language qualification as well. So what's the difference between GCSE English Literature and GCSE English Language? Well, when we think about literature, we're really thinking about the study of words that were written by other people from different times and different places. And as you can see from this slide, that work has already begun in Year 7 and Year 8 and Year 9, when we've studied authors like Chaucer and Shakespeare, when we've studied Victorian authors like Dickens and Shelley, and when we've gone on to study more modern authors such as John Steinbeck and the authors that we're studying now. And the idea is that at GCSE, we would continue to broaden our reading, but also to deepen our reading, to really think about the themes and ideas that we can learn from the past. In Macbeth, for example, we learn not only about leadership, like in Antony and Cleopatra, but also the danger of power and ambition and greed, and what that can do to somebody. We could also at GCSE build on our work on Frankenstein and look at other horror stories, like Jekyll and Hyde and the battle between good and evil. Or we could build on our work on Charles Dickens and look at the divisions in Victorian society between rich and poor by studying a play like An Inspector Calls. Whichever text we choose, each of them will teach us something valuable about the past, but that will also allow us to better understand the present and the future that we're working towards. That's what GCSE English Language is also about. With GCSE English Language, we're really thinking about the world in which we live today, the people who live in that world, and how we can use the lessons from English literature to try and improve that world and to give those people a voice. We might be doing that by writing non-fiction, such as letters or speeches or articles, or we might do that by writing fiction, such as descriptions or short stories. And whichever of these you prefer, it should, in theory, open the door to lots of really interesting career opportunities, whether that's a career in something like the law, or in politics, or in charities, or potentially a career in something like journalism, whether that's print or video, or even careers in things like TV and film. But it's not just careers that English is preparing you for. It's also going to help you do much better in the subjects that you're picking as your option subjects. English goes really well with the humanities, like history, geography, and REP, because we study texts from all over the world and from all different times and cultures. But it also goes really nicely with the other art subjects and languages. It teaches you to analyse a musical performance, or perhaps a dance performance, or perhaps a piece of artwork. And it also teaches you to analyse the results that you get in things like maths and science. In fact, in my previous school, students who got the highest grades at GCSE English also went on to get the highest grades at A-level science. So whatever direction you think you're headed in, it's really worth investing in GCSE English when you take that in years 10 and 11. So how can you be successful? Well, the first way in which you can be successful is by reading more. Reading is great for your well-being. It's also great for building relationships because it helps you to understand other people and where they're coming from. And thirdly, it's great because it helps you to build your vocabulary, which allows you to write more powerful pieces. The second way that you can be successful is by really investing in the writing practice that we do in class and at home. If we say to spend 60 minutes on a writing task at home, really make sure that you're doing that. Go back, add more techniques to make it more engaging or more persuasive or more impactful. And finally, make sure that you learn the basics. If you feel as though you're rusty on full stops or commas or apostrophes or semicolons, there are lots of tutorials online and lots of practices online that you can do to get better so that your writing is not only impactful, but it's also clear as well. At the end of Year 11, you will be assessed via 4 exams, 2 for English literature and 2 for English language. The ones for English literature will be essay-based exams, and in total there will be 5 essays split across the 2 exams. For English language, the exams are a little bit different, with a reading section containing short answer questions and a writing section where you'll do 1 extended written task. There'll be more about those exams on the AQA website if you'd like to go there for a little bit more info, or if you need to, you can email me on the address shown on your screen. That's everything from me, and I really hope that that's helped and that you enjoy the rest of your evening and the presentation.